What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we will be doing acrylic on her big toes. I just got done with her pedicure and I was like, yo, let me record doing your acrylic. And as you know, she have to help me because my stand wouldn't, I couldn't find a way to put the stand over her toes. So she was the recorder today. So shout out to my client for recording this for me. I want to start making more toe videos, so I'm definitely going to figure out how to go about setting up my camera. Anyways, in the video, so first we went in and we prepped with our sanding band 180 grit, and then we primed the nail. And now we're going to be using this Go-To-Nude from 876 Nail Supply, and this paper towel. This is the Viva paper towel. I absolutely love this paper towel because it really takes the acrylic out of the brush. Sometimes some of the paper towels, they don't do the job and your acrylic gets stuck in the brush. So first we're gonna come in with our first bead and build a tip. So when you start and you're about to do an acrylic big toe, the first thing I do, I try to figure out how long they want their nails. Like, you could see how short her nail was. Of course, it's the winter time, so we're like, okay, let's go short. That way you could wear your boots. So first I look at how long they want the nail and the shape of their toenail, because the acrylic is really building a toenail, making it look like that's how their toenail is shaped, but that's not really how it's shaped. It's just an acrylic nail. So acrylic toenail, I would more so say is for people that doesn't have like the perfect shaped toes and they want to get that perfect square. They want to have that look. Y'all know the look I'm talking about. So yes, that's why we put acrylic on the toes. So now we come in with our cuticle bead and we place it right at the cuticle, not exactly in the cuticle, because as you can see, I just tucked it back. Now we're gonna blend it and clean up all the messiness from off the skin. And we work the acrylic just as if we are doing the nails. We work the acrylic on the toes just the same. So first I come in with the bead for the tip, the free edge, create the square look, and then I come in with the cuticle bead. So let's get into it, guys. So when I put this acrylic down, that thing slipped off the brush and fell back. I wanted to keep that so I could show you. Anyway, so I just wiped that off and start over again. So first I'm gonna go in, I place the first bead down, I build my tip. You look how the nail is shaped, and you cannot pull the acrylic to the tip while it's too wet. You want this to set up just like, look at the bead that I'm working with. It's not too runny. It's just enough where I could mold it and get it to the point where I could shape it and play with it. Not dry, because if it's dry, of course you can't move it, but not too wet either. So we're gonna shape this, make her free edge nice and square. And when you're doing this, just keep an eye, just keep looking at the look, just keep thinking about the look you're going for, and don't overthink it. And every time when I'm done with this, I always clean up like underneath the nail, like, because you know sometimes there wasn't any nail there, so the acrylic can go on the skin of the free head, so you have to clean that up. So now I'm coming in with my cuticle bead and I'm just gonna tuck it back in the cuticle. Make sure I'm kind of tilting her toes down so the acrylic don't flow too much in the cuticle. And of course, if it does, we always go in and we clean that up. If you want to get this color powder, it's called Go-To-Nude. It will be in the description. And We just patting it, making sure everything is nice and smooth. And we're just, like I said before, whenever you're doing it, you're just kind of imagining what you want the nail to look like. You want it to have a square look. Okay, the person's nail didn't look like that, but that's what you're trying to build. You're building it like that, but bear in mind, don't add too much acrylic because we're not trying to have some thick ass toenails. We're just trying to have some nice square toenails. So unless it's the free edge you're kind of building up to get your shape, you should not need too much bead on the toes, because that means the toe is gonna be thick. And I don't know, I guess some people like that, but I know from my experience, my clients, they don't like when their toenails are too thick. So now I'm coming in with my hand file. I'm gonna shape the nail, making sure everything is nice and square, just how I like it. Get the free edge and make sure when I shape, I don't overfile, because the nail was already looking good. So we're just coming in and we're just cleaning up all the excess acrylic, because you know we had built it out, so sometimes it's not crisp, and maybe we placed acrylic there just because sometimes I place acrylic knowing it's not supposed to be there, but I know I put it there for a reason. So I work with a purpose, like, okay, I'm gonna place this right here. That means when I come in with my hand file and I shape it, I'm gonna get a perfect square. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we just have to look at that. Look at that. That is so nice and sharp. So yes, back to what I was saying. Sometimes we just have to think about the end results, what we want it to look like, and build the nail accordingly. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out all our cover powders. The link is in the description. And now we're just gonna do the same thing to the other toe. We're gonna shape, make sure everything is looking nice and straight. And some people toenail, of course it grows crooked, but we can absolutely do our best to get them that look, because most of the time people that gets acrylic on their toes, it's either that is crooked and they want it to look nice and straight, or they got short toenails, or they just want that perfect squared look. So you guys see, I go from like the client's angle and I shape the toes, because I don't know, this is my pet peeve. Like whenever I get my toes done and I'm sitting on the toilet, I always be looking at them and I'm like, this is the toilet view. So I have to go around and make sure I look at it from the toilet view and shape it. It's called the client view, guys, but because I look at it when I'm on the toilet, I just call it the toilet view, because I be looking at my toes real deep when I'm on the toilet for some strange reason. So anyways, I look at it from the client's view, making sure, because sometimes on my side it's straight, but when you stand, because you know how when you get your toes done, you stand and you look at it, like you look from your angle. You want to make sure, sometimes it's not much, but it's just like a slight, like one part is slightly higher than the other part. I don't know, I just try my best to get it as straight as possible. So I just stand from their angle and just fix the arrows. And now I'm coming in with my drill bit and a medium drill bit, and I'm just making sure everything is nice and smooth. And I always clean up underneath the free edge, because most of the times when I build it, because there was no nail there, I just built it off acrylic. Out there is oftentimes thick, so I definitely go in with my bit and I clean it up. That way the free edge can be nice and not too thick or not too thin, but just how it's supposed to be. So I do clean up underneath with my drill bit and just smooth everything out. Did you guys see where I sliced her just now on the skin right there? I was like, oh my gosh, the drill touched her. Focus. Anyway, so whenever time I cut someone, I just come in with this liquid. It's called Infa-lab. Like, this stops the bleeding, and it's an antiseptic. So you should get that. I think every nail tech should have that. Anytime you nip somebody or the drill touch them, you can just put it on and then apply pressure, and it will stop the bleeding. And then back to the job. See, bleeding stops, everything is looking nice and good. Unless you go in and you keep touching that spot over and over again, then it's gonna start bleeding again. But for the most part, this thing really helps. I think it's like it makes the blood clot or something, but every time I use it, it never bleeds after that. So I really like this, and I'm gonna leave the link down in the description box if you want to get it. Surface, make sure any bumps and lumps, I remove it, and I'm just gonna go in and prep the small toes, because we're not gonna put any acrylic on those. We're just gonna polish them, and it still came out super cute. Not all the time clients want acrylic on all their toes. Sometimes the main problem is just the big toe, and that's perfectly fine by me. Some nail techs, they only want to put acrylic on all 10 toes, but that's not me. I don't have a problem putting it just on the big toe. And we're prepping the nail, that way when we come in with our polish, we don't have no oils, and the gel polish will stick to the nail. So even if you're not putting acrylic on the nail, you still have to prep the nail when you're doing gel polish. That way the gel polish doesn't chip easily. We're just shaping up the toes, and then we're gonna come in with our pH bond, and you can definitely get this bond. It's good for when you're polishing. It helps the polish to adhere to the nail, so you can definitely get it. You're gonna see me use it in like a second. And here I go again with that view, just the final touch, making sure everything is looking good. works. So ever since, I just kept on using it. Now we're gonna come in with our base coat. I do not put base coat on the acrylic because the base coat is made for natural nails. So I don't need to put it on the acrylic. It's only like I just put it on natural nails. That way it is like the anchor for the polish. And I believe it was thought that it's only necessary to put it there when it's going on natural nails, because when you're polishing, I don't know if when you're doing nails and you're polishing the acrylic, I don't think we put base coat on. Well, I've never seen it, but I don't. So, and the polish doesn't chip. It's meant for natural nails. But what I noticed, let's say you have like bumps and lumps in your acrylic, that it wasn't all that smooth, you could use the base coat just to give it like make it have a smoother texture. So that's what I noticed with base coat. So sometimes you can put it on that acrylic just to smooth your acrylic out. That way when you come into polish, it doesn't takes on all that bumps and lumps. I'm not gonna lie, guys, today was not a good polish day for me. Like, I don't know if it's because it's the first time I record myself doing toes, but I was like, I polish so good every day. What's happening today? But anyways, it still came out super cute. I'm just maybe exaggerating, but like, for a fact that on a regular day you polish super neat, and it's like, dang, what's happening now that I'm recording? But anyways, yes, we polished them white and they came out super cute. Also, guys, I do use 2 coats of polish on the toes, and I make sure when I'm polishing, I have a cleanup brush. That way, if I make any mistakes and the polish is leaking, I could just come in with the cleanup brush. I think we all should have a cleanup brush. So I'm gonna come in with the second coat and get all the corners that was missing from the first coat, and just when I'm polishing, I make sure the polish is not too thick, because we want the polish to be as nice and smooth as possible, and we don't want it to be wrinkling on us. Sometimes it's because the polish is too thick, that's why it's wrinkling. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Like, why are you guys not liking my videos? You're watching the videos, but you're not liking them. You're not commenting. Leave a comment in the comment section and like the videos. That way, I could be encouraged to keep making videos for you guys. Because especially toe videos, I don't see too much toe videos on YouTube, so I really want to get into start doing more toe videos, because actually I love doing toes. I know a lot of nail techs hate toes and they hate doing pedicures, but I love doing pedicure and I love acrylic in toes. I love all that. I don't mind doing none of that stuff. So yes guys, don't forget to comment on the videos and like it. And if you're not subscribed, please stop this right now and go and subscribe to my channel. Now I'm just coming in with my top coat and I'm top coating all 10 toes. Putting that in the light, and then our result was so nice. It was perfect. I love it. Applying my acrylic, I come in one more time with my file and I just go over the free edge of the nail and reshape it one last time, and then we're gonna be all done, set and ready to go. And I look at it one more time from the client's angle, and then I'm done with it. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I'll have so much videos for you guys, and I'm just looking forward to growing with you guys, building, and I know you guys will all stick around, and I'm just here for it. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. And leave a comment down below and let me know how you like the toes. Let me know if you want to see more toe videos, because I'm definitely here for the toe videos. I love it. I just need to figure out a way how I'm gonna set up my recording stand. That way my clients don't have to tell me, pick somebody else to do it. When I'm recording, I'm like, can you record me real quick? I don't want them to be like, pick somebody else to do it. Nah. Anyways, I have nice clients, so I'm sure they'll help me, but still, I don't want to bother them all the time. Anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.